Wakanda forever.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, look. We don't even have an intro yet. We're
I
so
know.
haphazard. We'll get there next year. Next year we'll finally be able to have an intro without my stupidity. Oh, look, you see my knees.
Uh,
Lady, don't show her knees. Okay.
Here we
This and with Tom has been retired, folks. For this year, Tom has been retired. That Tom fucker, she can have him.
I don't know how I feel about that, really.
Tinoch. Wait till you see Wakanda Forever. This man's a man, some man. This man.
Oh my goodness. Tell us
He's
how
a-
you really feel.
Oof.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah. You wait till you see it.
We kind of want to try and keep this a little bit PG-13.
It'll make you sweat. It'll make you sweat. I'm just saying. Anyway, yes.
Oh,
So there you go. I've celebrated. Wakanda Forever has been out for I don't know when it came out Friday, and a lot of controversy surrounding this one, which is very interesting. And I finally sat down. I listened to the controversy today, and I say, "Oh shit, that's another freaking soapbox waiting to happen." So Lord. So there is controversy. People are standing by their controversy. They're standing by their bitching and moaning and crying and whining. Makes no damn sense. I'm not going to go into it tonight. If you're curious, it's all over the net. What the controversy is. It's just stupid. It's a good movie. Was it? Okay, here's my little mini review. Without spoiling anything.
Yeah, no spoiling because I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet. It's really, really well done. There's a lot of love put into it. Yeah, I didn't catch with it on the first viewing. I was like, I don't know, something's off. So I can understand some of the controversy because something's just off about it. And then on the second viewing, it's a lot better. You know, a whole lot better. I like the characters. I like what they did. You know, Angela Bassett, the Queen. I mean, hands down. Come on, it's Jesus. Where's her action figure? Come on now. You know, the tribute to Chadwick. That's where a lot of the controversy lies. Is it or isn't it? And it was beautifully done. I thought it was well respected. You know, it's different. It's kind of one off. It almost feels like a little graphic novel kind of story. It doesn't. I didn't see it weave into the grander scheme of the MCU. It's almost just like it's the bookend chapter of the first Black Panther, and then they close that, and then now they're ready to move into the new world. So interesting. I liked it now. Okay, there you go.
I know. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't put my 2 cents.
Now I will say the emotion of the trailer, with that funeral and everything of the trailer, was 10 times better than what it actually was in the film. So
that's how it is though with some trailers though. They give it all they give you all the really good stuff in the trailer, you get all excited, and then you see the movie and you're like, okay.
Yeah. And there's some weird sound stuff in there. It's off-putting.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, each character has like this animal barbaric sound that they did not have in the first film, I don't think. I rewatch it to see, but it's like, you know, when the Dora Milaje come on, it's like, la, 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 and it's like really loud. It's like overpowering. You know, I'm like, why every single time they come on the screen? I'm like, why is that necessary? But there you go. We'll talk more about it later.
Yeah.
Once you see it.
All right. Now, should we go ahead and talk about American Horror Story?
Yes. We're gonna have to just get it off the table. Yeah, get out of the table.
I'm not impressed with this season. It started off great, as usual. Started off great. The wheels have officially fallen off.
They fell off, rolled down the hill, ran over Granny on the way down, fucking killed a biker as it was going down the other street. They just lost the plot. This show is just trash. It's
and we're being nice about it, okay?
Yeah, we haven't.
There are people out there that love it, and I don't understand why. But
well, art is subjective. We'll give it that. But come on now, is this? We haven't heard my rant about it because we haven't aired any of the Beyond the Horrors that that I've been helping Mary out with. Hi, Mary. But episode 5 for me is where it went
Yes.
south. I mean, it went south really quick. It was almost like they fired all the writers and they hired a whole new group of writers to come in there, and they said,
Yeah.
"Okay, these are the characters that we introduced in the first part of this. Do with what you want." And boy, did they! I mean, talk about throwing away, literally throwing away every single female character in your cast in one episode. They were just gone,
Oh, I
and
know.
it was like, I don't know.
Well,
It is
and
it's
the last two episodes. Okay, the first one, because what it was, we just got through 7 and 8.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 was, eh. 7 was okay, but 8, no, that was just.
Eight's like the sequel. Fire
Uh-huh.
Island, the sequel.
It's
You
like,
know,
what on earth was that all about?
yeah, it's just I don't know. We've spent four episodes in the beginning getting really to know these characters. They were doing some really good character development, and they just put this big old huge mystery about this whole killer and all this nonsense to me nothing. I mean, there was no mystery about Mr. Whiteley. There was no mystery about what was happening. It was what it was. So why present it like a mystery? We could have gotten into Mr. Whiteley's character a little bit better earlier if you just had presented it straightforward. I don't know.
Hmm.
That was just. I think that's just toying with the audience for a mystery for a mystery.
Well, and my problem now is we have 2 more episodes left. What are they going to do now?
Don't ask that question because they can do some retarded shit. I mean, they could freaking have freaking bunker people from Apocalypse come in there and piss on the floor or something. I don't know. It could get stupid.
Knows? Oh my
That
god.
garbage with fake Franny coming in from the ceiling from Asylum. I'm like, stop.
I know.
It's just I'm
I
out.
know.
I told you this is going to happen. I felt this in episode 2. I was like, this is going to go south really quick. And boy, did it. It went south in the southwest and then it's just on down, straight on down to Mexico. Because it's not the same show we started watching. It's got the
No.
apocalypse syndrome. We started out with this show. In the middle, we say, everybody went crazy. And then now we got this show. And I don't know, whatever. And the AIDS thing is starting to piss me.
I'm almost certain there are people out there that think, oh no, you're wrong, and you're right.
The AIDS thing.
Subjective.
The AIDS thing is starting to really piss me off because they're trying to make this big old huge allegory about the whole thing. It doesn't need to be an allegory. It is a horror in itself of what it was in that time frame. Presented like that. We know Ryan could do it. He did Pose. So if he insisted on putting the AIDS crisis in the early 80s into American Horror Story, don't make a big old allegory about it. It's pretty obvious, I think, that this Big Daddy fool, at least a lot of this Big Daddy fool, is the allegory for death and who's going to die. We don't need that nonsense.
Right.
Show the people suffering. Show the people that were dying. Show the politics that were involved in all this mess. That's the horror story. He needs to do American Crime Story on the AIDS crisis in the 80s. Come on now.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 more episodes and this mess is done again.
I know.
You would think I'd love the gay season, and I did. I was really on board. I was like, yes, thank you. American Horror Story is back, baby. Oh yeah, here we are. And there it goes. So, excuse me, did you see American Horror Story? It just went that way.
Yeah.
Slow her down.
American Horror Story has left the building, I think.
Left the building, flew the coop, lost the plot. Bye.
But anyway, that is our 2 cents thus far on AHS this season.
We'll comment on the finale and wrap it up, and that'll be it.
Comment on it after we watch it, see what happens. But
that's a lot more breath than it deserves. Everybody over there on the freaks are being like, "Oh Lord, there he goes again, hating on the American Horror." I'm sorry, the show is trash now. It's absolute trash.
It's been going down. The last time it was good was with Cult, which was season 7.
Yeah. Now, granted, this season's parts of this has been better than most. Yeah. But it's not a good season as a whole.
Yeah.
I didn't expect anything less. I'm not mad about it. I'm not disappointed. I kind of figured this was going to happen. So there we go. All right, switching gears. What else do we have to talk about? All right,
we are now going to go on to happier things now.
Happiness
is. Go back to happy things. Oh, do you
work? Are we going to do that now?
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait?
What else were we doing? I had another. See, I should write shit down. My dementia's kicked in.
We're talking about. We wanted to do
American Horror Story. Well, no, we're gonna do that
The first,
last.
yeah, we're gonna do that last, but you
Oh
need to
wait.
discuss.
Oh, Jacob Swan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be showing new wands finally again. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like very sadly, and I hate to report because don't shoot the messenger. I hear like the same crap you all hear.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Fantastic Beasts franchise is dead. Zelziak, this new Warner Discovery jackass that's in there as president, has basically just cut funding of anything he didn't like or didn't understand. They cut their whole diversity program and everything. It's Warner Brothers trash now. But he wants more Harry Potter films, not Wizarding World films, not Fantastic Beasts films. He wants more Harry Potter films. Well, I hate to tell you, Harry Potter's story has been told, except for the
Yeah.
Cursed Child,
You
and
can't
the
do anything
community
else.
doesn't want to hear the Cursed Child. The Cursed Child is not going to work as a movie. It's impossible. It's a stage show,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody's read it. Nobody's seen it. They just want to bitch about it, or they want to see it.
And you can't do the cursed child now because um you need certain members of the cast that aren't
Yeah,
alive anymore.
yeah. So you're gonna recast half the cast because you just want to do Cursed Child. And if they do Cursed Child and make up their own story to do Cursed Child, Warner Brothers, then that's bullshit too, because that's not the story that was written. The story that's written
Right.
has been around for years now. And it's been on stage. All these cities across the world, people just loving when they go see it live. That's the medium it was presented for. So I don't know. That seems like what they're shooting for. They're either shooting for some form of Harry Potter remake or the Cursed Child. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think the fan community will be ready for a remake. It's too soon. Way too soon. It's
Oh
too
yeah.
ever. You never do it. This is like Gone with the Wind. Don't touch it.
This is a
Lord.
friend. I
Like
don't think.
lace. Which one of you bitches is my mother? You can't redo that. You can't redo that.
Nope.
I still haven't figured out which bitch it is.
Uh,
Hey, yeah, so so anyway, this one is from Secrets of Dumbledore. There's 9 new wands. That's all we get out of, we used to get like 40, 50, a whole shibby bang shoe, and I'm still collecting all the wands. So this one, if you've seen the movie, if you haven't seen the movie, do yourself a favor. Go watch the movie. It's
watch the
good.
movie. It's
You
very
know,
good.
the Fantastic Beasts series is fine. Anyway, Jacob is Newt's friend. He's the Muggle, and Dumbledore gives him a wand for a very specific reason in Secrets of Dumbledore. I won't spoil it in case a year later somebody hasn't seen it. But this would be Jacob's wand. The Muggle. It's finally a Muggle wielding a wand. And if you listen to Harry Potter lore, you know that
Yeah.
Muggles wielding wands cause great damage and
Yes.
havoc. And so why does Dumbledore give him a Muggle wand? It's Dumbledore. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. So anyway, that's it. It's one. I love it. I love it.
Nice.
Look at this of it. So there you go. And it even comes in a different style box than all the rest of them. It comes in. It almost looks like a bootleg because it's just got the cushion in it and the cardboard, whereas all the other ones have the fold out
Yeah.
and the nice shit. This is all it's got. It's just that's
Huh.
it. So it's almost it is like a fake wand that was given to him. So watch the movie.
But that is kind
Support
of
it. It is cool. It's very cool. There's 9 of them, so over 9 episodes at some point when I get them. I don't have them all yet, but when I get them all, I will.
As he gets them, we will get to see them.
And I am going to be participating in Hogwarts Legacy, the PS4 game, or the big interactive online game where you go to Hogwarts for a year or whatever it is. I will be doing that. We'll cover a little bit of that on the station to see if people are interested. And then there is one very, very, very special wand out this that I'm hoping to get next month because if I miss the pre-order and I miss it all together, I'll be pissed. There's a new high-end interactive wand that casts spells and you can turn your lights off in your house and shit and all this crazy stuff. So that's there's 4 different ones. They say they're by a trait, courage and loyalty, and it's the house ones. I mean, there's no house ones listed on there, but the colors are there, everything. So I will be getting the Ravenclaw represented house wand.
And speaking of that,
we'll get to that. And we'll get to that over here. Yep.
Because we're actually both in the same house.
Yes.
So.
Hey. The boys are okay. The boys are alive. Kyan's barely alive, let me tell you.
Yeah, he's hanging on by a thread.
Anybody want a pug? I'll send it in a box with a bunch of holes in it. So he can breathe.
Oh.
Anybody know a good Mongolian market? Shh. Say that. It's prejudice. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it goes. Free your mind.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Prejudice. Wrote a song about it. Like here it go. Okay.
All right. The other thing we wanted to talk about was the fact that
Okay.
yes, we are
Yes.
putting together from Fanhome. Both of
Oh
us
yeah,
are
that's right.
putting
That's right.
together.
That's what we have to talk about.
Yeah, we are going. We are putting together R2D2 units piece by piece.
R2D2 unit sounds like dirty. R2D2 unit.
I
Putting
know
an
it does.
R2D2 together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're both putting one together.
I think whether half size, quarter size, half size.
I think
It's big.
it's pretty big. I think it's a quarter size, isn't it?
I don't know, but it's
Something,
big. It's
but
gonna
it's
take
pretty
2 years to do. So it's like I might be dead before my R2's done, but we're gonna do it. We're trucking along. Um, yeah, there's a
but
hundred kits
yeah,
that
there's
you
a
got to piece
hundred
together.
stages. Yeah, there's a
We
hundred
have 10.
stages, and we currently have 10 stages at the moment. Woohoo!
We're
Yeah,
1/10 of the way there. Boy, it'll be a long 2 years.
yeah. But it'll be interesting when it's over
Yes,
with what we get. So I'm excited
I
about that.
hope. Yeah, I hope we don't. I don't
Yeah.
screw it up along the way. We don't even know how. So what we're going to be doing is these all come with like a certain number of kits. What they call it. Oh, I'm picking my nose on the camera. Certain number of kits that they call them kits. It looks like a little blister pack with different parts and stuff in it. And there's a little structure like you plug this wire into there and you put the cap on it. There's one kit. It's like really 1-2 step kind of things in each kit. But the first kit only came with 2. We'll probably do that together as one show or one episode or
Yeah.
whatever. And then every month we get 4 kits. So there's like a kit a week, but we get it all together in 1 month. So we're going to do each month's kits in that month.
Right.
How, why, where, rhyme or reason. You all know I don't do none of that garbage. We will
We
figure it
haven't
out.
quite narrowed that down yet. But
My secretary was fired. So calendars be damned. I'm not dealing with no calendar. When I feel the itch
yeah.
we need to scratch, we'll do the RTC. So well, hopefully we get down to a pattern when this channel starts rolling. Those of you that are seeing us for the first time or seeing us from our snacks days, this is not late night snacks. Late night snacks is on hiatus. It's taking a sabbatical. A long journey around the world sabbatical, but it's sabbatical nonetheless. So hello, the lazy late night snacks. We're here for you. And so this is B3. We didn't even introduce ourselves. How rude is that? Somebody paying attention going, who is this fool up there babbling about stupid shit? We're B3, and the B's are for babbling.
Yeah, which we're very good at.
Yeah.
Beads, and then, which is what I like to do, otherwise known as diamond painting, but beads sounded better, so that's what we came up with.
And bricks.
And then bricks.
Oi! That was dramatic. We'll talk about the bricks here in a minute, but bricks are Legos. Mm-hmm. So we are we call it babbling beads and bricks because we're going to be doing a lot of these projects as we sit here and babble. We're not necessarily going to babble about beads and bricks, but we're babbling with beads and bricks.
Yeah.
Makes sense? It will. Stay on for the ride. It's going to be a journey.
Stay on for the ride. It should be interesting.
We'll see.
To say the least.
We'll see. So on the beads and bricks and bricks and boots and boots, we're going to introduce something tonight that we kind of hinted at, and we waited for this particular moment in time to do this because there's a reason why we waited, and we'll show you that here in a little bit. But this is our inaugural episode. We did have a kind of kickoff episode, but this really is kind of like our episode 1. The last thing was an introduction and launch. It was kind of it's fun. If you haven't seen that episode, it is on the channel. Yeah. All the other episode of P3 that exists, the one. We're going to try and roll this out now.
This is episode 4.
4.
Yeah, because we did an intro. We did an intro episode for a few minutes.
Okay.
We did 2 other test ones, and now we have.
Oh, those tests. Yeah, I was gonna say, was I gone? Yeah, check out.
No, you were there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, full episodes. We have the one as our like little launch episode. But I'm calling this like episode 1. This is our inaugural episode because this is where we're getting into the B3 of what we wanted to do and why we wanted to spin this off of snacks and do our own like little channel. We're not going to be a TV review channel. We're not going to be a movie review channel. We did tonight. We might mention these things that are exciting for us. Like, for example, we're both watching The Crown. You're not going to sit here and see me recap The Crown. If you want to watch it,
we're not going to recap. We'll discuss that
The
parts
TV's
that
on
we
there.
like and parts that we don't like.
And some
But
shows that we watch, we may not even mention.
so, but you'll get
So,
little blurbs here and there, but we're not going to go play by play because that's not how we do things.
no,
And if you want
this fool
that, there
doesn't
are
do
other
play by play.
channels to do that.
Here's how I feel about play by play, and that's why I won't do this on this channel. Is if you're interested in what I have to say about a certain show, you probably have watched the show yourself. And if you haven't watched the show yourself, don't listen to me recap it for you. Go watch the damn show and then come back and listen to me babble about it. Because
Right.
I can't do it justice for what the filmmakers wanted you to see. And if I'm really enjoying it or really hating it, there's a reason. Go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so there you go. Yeah, so we'll talk about different episodes, and we anytime we mention something with regards, the only reason I didn't tonight is because Black Panther is so new. But normally, if we mention something, we're spoiled the fuck out of it. So
Yeah.
we won't hold back. When it's out to the general public, it's out to the general public. I don't believe in this spoiler nonsense. Go see it. And if you're clicking on something that you haven't seen, you're going to be spoiled. Then why are you clicking on it?
Yep.
I avoided Black Panther spoilers.
Yeah, you
I
can't
avoided
get mad
Star Wars
at
spoilers.
us
You know.
because we're going to tell you flat out, okay, be
No
prepared
one
because
make
we're
you
going to spoil the shit out of something.
no one makes you click on Facebook. No one makes you click on your little Instagram or your little Twitter or your little Pornhub, whatever. Nobody makes you do that mess. So if you find out information by clicking around on the internet, that's your bad. You know, not mine. I'm not want to talk about it. Talk about it. Let's hear it. Here it goes. Free your mind. Okay. Next.
Yeah, and actually the whole channel idea, we've had this in the works for a while because this is something that we do all the time between the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Where
You
we
and I.
just we hang out on the internet and just we craft and we talk
Y'all
about
hear that, dog?
which one are we talking about?
That's Nuka.
Is he just snoring away like usual?
Sure is. Oh, everybody send Nuka some love. He's not doing well.
Oh,
Nuke! Fire!
Nuka!
Nuke! Wake up, we gotta go!
Nuka!
He didn't wake up. Nuka!
one
Nuka!
of our many channel mascots.
Yeah, he didn't wake up. Y'all, everybody knows. If you come from the Snacks
We
Days
have,
or
we have
Beyond the
many
Horror or
channel
whatever,
mascots.
everybody's talking about Nuka.
I have mascots. He has mascots. We all have mascots.
I introduced Kyan to the world last episode. I ain't doing it again. He's Kyan's been in deep shit this last week, so he don't get no extra attention.
Kyan's deep in the doghouse at the moment.
Say the least. Okay, still here we are babbling on. We ain't got to the point of the show yet. Oh, my hair. Oh, my hair's hot pink now, y'all. It may not last. It may not last. It's just a fun experiment. We'll see. I look like an Easter egg butt, you know. So we'll see. All right. Okay, so how are we gonna start this up? There's a reason for this episode, and this reason we wanted to for one of the B's, the brick side. This is the first time we combined both of the ideas. Just kind of naturally just happened, and it's a lead into a years-long project for me that I'm pimping out, and we'll start that journey tonight. And I'll explain what it is and how it all came to be. But it all came to be. I got a care package today in the mail from Ms. Dawn here, and there's lots of little stuff in it. So we're gonna see what kind of little stuff it is, and then I'll pull out the thing that we're talking about that I'm going to introduce here at last, and then I'll talk about why that's going to be important for this channel. If you're going to be part of this channel, it's going to be a huge part of this whole journey because we'll talk about it. I'll shut up about it. We'll talk about it when it gets there. By the way, this is how Marvel Legends comes. What kind of crap is that? Anyway,
okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. It looks cheap.
It does. Okay, let's talk about that.
It looks cheap. I'm sorry.
If you have not seen, all of these companies are going to plastic-free packaging. This is the new Marvel Legends packaging. It's plastic-free. I don't know. I don't hate this necessarily. You know, on the box, that's fine with me. The box is okay if they put good art on it. It's okay. But when you open it up, just like any other Marvel Legends, it opens up. There's a big old chunk of cardboard in there, and the figure is normally in a tissue bag plucked into this cardboard with like all their accessories in another tissue bag in there. It looks like a bootleg. It's crazy. But they say it's better for the environment. I say if you're cutting down all the trees, how's it better for the environment?
I know.
Don't get me on that
soapbox.
soapbox.
You don't want to use as much plastic, but that's what you make That's what you make your product out of.
If they went back to just putting everything on a bubble card, how is that losing a lot of plastic? Back in my day, it was a little bubble that came off. That was it. Don't get me started.
Well, I know, but here's the thing: they want to try and save the planet from plastic, but yet their entire product.
Well, no. Supposedly, all of this paper that's being used in this packaging is it says right here, plastic free, and it's recycled paper. So they're recycling all their paper over and over again. So they say. I don't buy it, but I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. I'm not gonna pretend to know the science behind it. The only thing
I don't know. I think because of the fact that they put it in tissue paper, it just seems kind of cheap.
Yeah, the tissue paper is kind of cheap. Let me say, the paint job, I guess. I mean, they look like little mummies when you open it up, like this little mummies, little entombed thing. It's pretty funny. I mean, Transformers did good because Transformers got a little cutout in there, so you can actually see the figure that's in there. But the other Star Wars and Marvel and all that, they didn't do it. They just did a closed box, which for Marvel Legends, I like their design looks okay. For Black Series, their design's like okay. For Star Wars, it's the G.I. Joe ones that are coming out that look terrible. Oh my god, they need better artists. Okay, all right, now Power. I haven't seen the Power Rangers one. I gotta look at that.
All right,
ooh, hold on. We're gonna flop the phone down again. Ooh. See, here we go. God damn it. Oh, that hurts.
Technical difficulties.
No, user difficulties.
User error. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Wait, how am I supposed to open this? Does it matter? Which? This way?
Well, show me the box.
Well, this got a barcode on the bottom.
Well, that's the bottom of the box. Flip it over.
Okay, there you go. All right. It's probably so loud on the stream. Nuka, we're live on the TV.
Actually, no, I don't think he's that loud.
You sound like Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, don't give Nuka a hard time. Come on now.
Nuka's my boy, man. All 800 pounds of him. That's a huge bitch. All right. Hey, come on now. What'd you do? Glue this?
Well, you didn't think I was going to make it totally easy for you, did you?
Is there a cow in here? Stealing a cow. Dawn Ford. She's got this vendetta against these Lego cows. I don't know what it is. There might be 5 or 6 of them.
No. You're the one that's got the problem with that, not me.
Don't lie. You can't prove it. You can't. When there's a cow in here, I'll be able to prove my side of it. See, Dawn Ford. Way. I'm hurrying. Tone. Okay. All right. So we got. Well, what the hell's all in here? Oh, I forgot about the Lego. See, I already forgot about
what I put in there.
Yeah, I forgot about the Lego, but that's fun now. So to start, this is gonna be fun. See, now I'm not gonna do anything tonight, but sit and sort these Legos because that's what's so much fun. Who found this?
Oh no, this came from my my cousin.
No, your cousin. Yeah, so just a bunch of just crap used Lego all in a big bag.
Throw them away, and I'm like, no. We don't throw
you never throw away Lego. There's a lot of non-Lego in here too, but that's funny. And so this is fun. So we go through this and sort that. We know what I can use and what, Yeah. There's Bionicles in here.
I know you can find uses for that stuff.
Oh, there's a lot of it. Yeah. There's a lot of use stuff in here. Oh, there's more of this shit. How many bags is there? Jesus Christ, 3. Oh my God, is that a Ninjago spinner? No, I thought I was going to go outside. Woo! All right, so this is fun. There's a lot of cool shit in here. There's a lot of Bionicle stuff in here.
It was a mix. I just kind of dumped it all into a bag.
That's worth some money. That Bionicle stuff. Hey, maybe we got the gold mine in here.
You never know.
I'll build some Bionicles for the first time. I didn't know I should get hit. The whole world was hooked on Bionicles, man. I don't know what the deal with Bionicles was, but I've never built one. But I'm gonna build one. Ooh, there's a lot of Lego in here. This is Lego
in there too.
This is Lego. I got what?
Yeah, there's minifigures in there too.
Yeah, it's in the other bag. And in this one too?
No, they're in there.
Just the one. In both bags or one bag?
They're all in the minifigures are all in one bag. But
yeah, that was the first bag.
I put them in like a little tiny bag, I believe. Inside one of the bags.
This is the shit right here. This is just some random Lego pieces. This is what I love. Because we have bricks and mini. If you've never heard of bricks and minifigures, they're independently owned stores that Lego allows people to buy, and you got to kind of follow Lego's rules, but it's still a mom and pop type shop. Um, and mine bricks and minifigures here has like these two big, old, huge tables that you can go through and just fill up bags of just random Legos, and I do it all the time. It's a lot of fun because then you come
Yeah.
home and you just sort this shit through. I have a whole tub I'm sorting right now. I need to sort all this mess too.
Now you have
Pour it right in
more.
the tub. Oh, that's cool stuff, man. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All
Now
right,
you have more.
so that's all the Lego. What else? We don't open that one last, I imagine. Blue Tack. I needed this like 3 years ago.
Hey.
But this is good stuff. If you never used Blue Tack for things, it works. Blue Tack works. I mean, you put it on the bottom of action figure feet. You put them on, like underneath Legos. And I have to do that for now in my house because Jackass over here is plucking things off the shelf. So I need to secure all my
Yeah,
Legos
but
and all my
you gotta
fixtures.
tell them. You have to tell them which one, because it's not Nuka. It's
No,
the
it's
other.
Kion. You don't do shit like that. Oh, my stickers.
Oh, your
Oh,
stickers. Yeah.
I was making a mock thing from. No. I didn't have those two shuttles, and I didn't want to buy a whole set. So shh. We got that one bag that had those shuttles and minifigures in it, but we need the stickers. It's a crime circle that Dawn's part of. She got me involved in this mess. Now I'm gonna go to jail for Lego theft. But hey, we got it. If you want to know the dirty secrets of that, Brick City, you didn't hear that. Anybody in land, y'all didn't hear that. Ooh, the land people are gonna shut us down now.
Careful
Oops.
now.
Yeah, I know, right? What is this? Oh, this is the receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look! I got fish that tonight. Fun. Okay. All those things I got fish. All right, so that's that, and then we got the Kindle. This is Kindle has been passed down from generation to generation, old folk to old folk. This is Don's husband's journal, the journal, Kindle, and it's the old cover, which will stay on there forever.
The charger's in there too.
But I'm going back to digital comics. I've decided because I just don't have the space for it, and moving with those things twice in 1 year was a pain in the ass, and so I really wanted a reader, and I used to read it on an iPad, but I thought, if I get an iPad, I want to use it for different use, almost for like computer uses versus just downloading a bunch of things to read, and you can do that on a Kindle, and a Kindle is so easy when it comes to books and comics that you get straight from like Comixology or whatever, and I have a huge comic collection already on digital that I had for years, and I was able to recover all that, and I also have membership to what's called Marvel Unlimited, which is all of Marvel comics for free. You pay a monthly membership, but they're like 3 months old. You get them, way past the street date. But I'm like 3 years behind in comic book reading, so all my comics are free. I don't even spend them
For a while.
Yep. So.
And at least now I know it'll be taken care of and it'll be used, and that's all that matters to me. So
Sound like somebody's knocking at my door.
As far as the Kindle goes, because
what's all this? Little cards? Put credit cards in there? No. This is just a design. Oh, there you go. And it got a charger, and we charged it up, and we put some comic books on it. There we go.
The charger's in there.
It's heavier than I thought.
This one's mine right here.
This one's heavier than I thought.
Yeah. It's pretty
heavier than an iPad. Yeah. So I'll be sitting in the bathtub and I'll be like, I'm naked and reading comics.
But it does need to be charged though.
Well, no shit. I said, oh, what's going on today? Okay. Yes. So if you've never read a digital comic, it's a different experience. It takes one to get used to it. But on a platform this big like this, you could read them traditionally, by the whole comic page presented, or you can read them panel by panel.
Move the charger cord.
Oh, because panel by panel is something that they do with digital comics now, and you actually, double click on the page, and then it'll start with one panel, and it moves, and so it's kind of interactive with comic books now. I prefer to read mine the old school way, just the whole page presented. So it just depends. I got to get used to digital comics again. It's been several years since I was on the digital platform, but I loved it. So there you go. And then lastly is the whole purpose of this meeting. So first we'll pull the one out if I can get them separated, because I don't want to spoil the mood. How the fuck do we open this box? Okay, wait. Ready? Look. Oh, no, no. Here we go again with damn headphones. Wait!
No.
Don't, don't, don't learn twice. 7 more times I can do it. We'll do a count. Drinking
So
game, new
that's
drinking game.
so far that's like 3.
For those of y'all out there that consume that devil's poison, you can do a drinking game. Okay. Shh. Hey. Oh, pretty. So as you can see, unless you get, well, this is gonna fall off.
No.
Okay, good. I don't want them to fall off. It feels like they're gonna fall off. Okay. Hey, God damn it! I'm sitting again. Drinking game. Okay. All right. So I gotta keep that box because I gotta get frames for it
Now
first.
which one?
God, this one's big.
Well,
The
yeah,
the
that's
the
the,
one is on the
the other.
outside, so I gotta
Yeah.
put it up. There you go. So you can't see. Yeah. There's the way. Oh my God. Oh, this has really come full circle. That's crazy. It's
Uh-huh.
insane. It's so big too. But
All right.
okay,
So
so here the first one we have, and that's the one that Donna's working on for her wall. This is okay. If you don't, most of y'all probably aren't familiar. We're House Ravenclaw. I'm proud Ravenclaw. I believe Blue and Bronze. Okay,
yeah.
Ravenclaw pride all the way, baby. But this crest is the original Pottermore crest. If you don't know what Pottermore was, lived under a rock. Pottermore was the original Wizarding World, original Harry Potter site that J.K. Rowling launched shortly after the books were published. So it was back then when the movies were still coming out. And what it was she was releasing the books one book at a time, just like she did in publication. And the books came interactive. You actually were kind of going through Hogwarts that year with Harry and reading the chapters of the book. And then the chapters of the book broke down and did extra stuff and potions and school lessons. And then you also learned spells. You competed in the House Cup and Quidditch and all that stuff as Harry did. So it was a really fun time. Going to Hogwarts with all these other people, at the time, it was really interactive. And then when it took a nosedive and died a real harsh death. But they had all 7 books up there at one point. But Pottermore had their own art and their own crests. And I honestly think the Pottermore crests were the best crest I believe Mina Lima did it as well, probably. Mina Lima is like J.K. Rowling's personal aesthetic artist, for the Harry Potter franchise. And they replaced these Wizarding World Fan Club replace these beautiful crests with the most boring acidine crest I've ever seen.
Yeah,
So.
and what that is a custom that I had made into a diamond painting. And now he has his, and I'm currently working on mine.
It's gonna go right in the little wand wall. It's a wand wall now, not a wand hall.
Yeah.
So
it's
pretty.
It's gonna go up with the other crest that I did.
Let's talk about this for a minute. Ravenclaw Pride!
Yep.
Kind of just
all the way.
Oh, we gotta do a fruit root count. Fruit root! Wait, oh God, I thought it was the 2 pieces. I was like,
no, it's not. That's only one.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to fit the focus is big, because then we gotta explain what it is. So hold on, let me figure this out. I can't hear you.
I know. So this is basically what he's gonna do right now.
I can't hear you.
I know. I'm talking. So while you're doing this, relax. Okay? Anyway, while he's getting that set up, so everybody can see it. Yeah.
Okay. This is beautiful. All right. That was a tease. Oh, I'm wearing pants, y'all. No surprises yet.
Oh.
Ow.
All right. So basically, this painting is going to explain a lot when it comes to what we're going to be talking about next.
Well, I was going to get him. I'll show him
later. Come full circle now.
Okay.
I worked on this painting for about 3 months. Give or take.
Dog, gonna kill me.
Here he comes.
All right. So, as you saw on our thumbnail, as you can see, I'm wearing pants. We've mentioned this word before. We've talked about it. I probably mentioned it in passing on different posts and stuff that I've done through social media. But this light is weird. I'm on the iPhone 14 now, and it picks up the light. Ooh, look at my hair. Look at that Easter egg asshole. That's funky. Ooh, that's really funky.
Uh-huh.
It's
Looks
just the
pretty.
light. It's
It
the
looks
light.
weird.
It's just the light. Because it's all it's a good color.
Ah,
See,
okay,
where
yeah.
am I gonna put this? I don't know where I'm gonna put this.
No, but you're blinding everyone,
I
so
know,
be
but
careful.
this light. Oh, you know what? Turn it off, jackass. Okay, there we go.
There
Look at
you
that.
go. Much better.
Ha! Learn
Ah.
lighting skills. Hello. Okay. All right. So
Yeah, we will get all this stuff figured out one day.
okay. So you will hear now from this point on us talk about Kainaboko a lot
Now
because
explain
that is
how you came up with the
yeah.
name.
Well, first off, Kainaboko is the name of the project. It is the name of what the project represents, and it's also the name of a character, the lead character in this project. We won't go through all that piece by piece, but Kainaboko, if you guys know me, you would know exactly what it is the first two initials of each one of my dogs. So there was Kion, Nuka, Boga, and Kobu. Kainu Boko. Now Kainu Boko, as this representation, is the character and the story we created. That's actually the children's book is being written by um, Julian Sanchez, and
Mm-hmm.
when that's done, we get that completed. I'll tell everybody the story. We'll have story time. Um, but basically, what I'm working on is Kainamoko Dragon Isles, and what that is that is the a lot of people do Lego cities. That is my how do you do this? Everything's different. Everything's different. I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to. Oh, there it goes.
No.
That didn't do it. Here we go. Nope. Settings. Why is it?
What are
Oh,
you
this is the extra steps. Now I don't like this shit.
What are you doing? Oh, you trying to turn it?
There we
Oh.
go. Yep. So there we go. So okay. So there's this is as you can see, dragons flying in the air, and I got a bunch of stuff laid out. Kainaboko Dragon Isles is going to be my amusement park, and it
Mm-hmm.
is it is a concept that has been absolutely fleshed out, thought about. It's not just Lego came out with a roller coaster, Lego came out with a Ferris wheel. Let's put them all together. No, this is very much so in on the. Nuka, what are you doing off the couch like that? Did you fall? Okay, then I can turn the camera around. It's very much so on the vein of like Disneyland, Universal Studios, where you've got different themed lands and different stories that go with each of the lands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Tomorrowland and well, I forget what they're all called in Disneyland, but anyway, um, it's been a while, been a hot minute. Um, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, and all that stuff is very
Adventureland.
it's very
Yeah.
similar like that. This park has got 5 lands. They're all very. The whole concept is very story specific, and being story specific is that when you go through the park, if this was a real park and you actually had a real journey to go through, you would actually hear the story of this man Kai Naboko and the dragons were involved in and how all the story plays out. And we will tell the story as we go on, showing as the progress of the park is in its very elemental stages, build wise, concept wise, is it really fleshed out. But how did I come up with the concept? Well, the first thing was I was really digging the new amusement park rides that Lego was having, and I thought if I was going to spend that kind of money, and they are very expensive, the Lego
Mm-hmm.
park like the roller coasters are like $400 a piece. You get them on the secondary market. If you miss one, it's astronomical. The
Right.
carousel, which I still have not gotten, is now up to like $600-700 on the secondary market. Crazy. So anyway, that's a whole different story. But so I was really digging the amusement park rides because I really like amusement parks. Amusement parks are like one of my things, one of my favorite things to do. And so if I'm going to spend the money on that, what am I going to do with it? Because I always felt ever since I started doing the Wand Hall, and if you've not seen the Wand Hall, you hear me talk about it all the time. There are videos on the Snacks channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some tours of where we completed the Wand Hall back in San Diego. It meant a lot to me. A lot of it still exists here in this house, but not all of it, but some of it. But anyway, this is to replace that. This was my new long-term longevity project that was using artistic creativity, blah blah blah. And the thing about it is so I said, what am I going to do with this thing? And I kept thinking, well, and then I came up with dragons. I was really liking these Lego dragons. I said, what can I do with dragons in amusement park rides? And then we found this painting.
I found, yeah,
When
I
Don
found
was
the
going
painting
through,
and it was perfect.
well, you found like 3 different paintings of dragons that because I was really getting heavily into dragons. I was just buying all the Ninjago dragons and just building them and just having them around the house. I just loved them. You know, they weren't associated with the park yet. They were just because I liked the dragons. And so we felt she showed me the 3 pictures and I was like, oh my god, that's actually beautiful. And then this one that she made is actually the last one that was shown, and it all snapped. It was this my entire story just came flooding from this painting. And that's why we came up with this channel, is because these two arts kind of combined in this one world of this inspiration through this art, because that's what, you know, the beats aspect of it is. It's all almost like paintings, you know, these
Yeah,
arts that you hang on the wall and everything. And from that art came my inspiration of building a story of something I wanted to do long term. And
and
this picture, it represents exactly. It's amazing.
because
I
of
look at it
that,
now.
we were able to intertwine both of our interests into one thing.
Yeah, I just it. Looking at this painting again for the first time this big, all my inspirations just coming flooding back because it
But
tells
there,
such a story. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, so in this painting, what you see here is you see the landscape, which is kind of a medieval kind of, you know, town, is some sort of you know, community that people live here. But there's a
move your phone up, there, up.
what what?
No,
Oh wait,
there you
where'd it
go.
go? Okay, so there's it's just weird. The camera's weird here. So it's like and then you got this waterfront that's got these ships and they're warring, and then right dead in smack of this photo or painting is 5 dragons. And I was like, oh my god, the dragons! Are they attacking the city? Are they defending the city? What's the story? And the story just flooded
Hmm.
to me. So I'm not going to tell the whole story here right now. I'm not going. I would just tell you what the start of this and what this represents, and then when you catch up on our episodes, as I move progressively to the park, I will show bits and pieces of it and continue to tell the story. And then when the story is published, we will read it aloud, because it's not going to be a story for sold. It's just a story to go with this commissioned idea. So you got these 5 dragons here. These are all represented like old dragon gods. Um, there's certain traits to each one of them. I'm not going to go into it now, but certain traits to each one of them that mean something grand to the whole larger scope of this. These 5 dragons will actually be built. I doing kind of pseudo resurfacing of some dragons to represent these 5. I may even do them like all in gold or something to look like a bronze or gold statue. But there's going to be a big statue like in the center of the town. This town that is part of the park that you walk through, where you know where Kainoboko lived. He lived in this town that now worships these deities. They may or may not have existed. You'll see the dragons actually exist in this story, but do the gods exist? We don't know. But these are old deities. They'll mean something to the grander story. But there will be a big, huge in the amusement park. There'll be a big, huge monument, and all 5 of them will be intertwined like this, and representing either in those colors or in statue kind of colors. But anyway, we'll get into who they are and what they do later. But that's what we wanted to introduce today. Now that I have the painting in hand, and we thought that's a beautiful way to launch this channel. To say
Yeah,
this is why we were doing this. This is not something that was done like, oh, we're not doing snacks right now, let's just do whatever. No, this
yeah.
we've been
This has been
talking
in the
about
works.
this channel for a long time.
Hmm.
I know it seems really haphazard and kind of, you know, our way that we do things. You know, we're stupid, just having fun. But we do. There is a reason for all of this, and it's not like we're just wasting people's time. What am I doing? I don't even know where to go. Okay, we're not wasting everybody's time. This stuff has been really. Oh, the kind of Boko logo, by the way. I made that. That's original art. It's gonna be copyrighted.
Yes, it
Don't steal
is.
my title. You can't have it. You can't not have it. If you steal my title out there in the world of internet thieveries, you can't have it. It's mine. These are my bugs. Mine. Okay. So let me know if you like the little inplay. This is gonna be
Oh,
this is the logo thing that's gonna be on everything. So um, but no, to share, we both like watching channels with our collectibles or our creativity, and people just
yeah.
sit around and talk. And that's something that we've been wanting to do from the start of launching all the other channels, was just have a talk, not nothing formal and nothing planned, and just to talk. We will be a streaming channel only.
Yeah.
But all of our streams will be available after the fact, which I imagine most of our viewers will be doing it that way. They'll be watching ours post live. So if we're going to have the comments off for a while, for quite some time on the channel, because neither one of us want to pay attention to that and moderate or anything like that. Or comments, if we start getting people like watching live, you don't have to watch
Yeah.
live. We're not encouraging you to watch live. We're not opening up comments or contests or anything like that to watch live. We're doing this for us as to be a normal conversation. And if anybody's on board live, then welcome. If you're in there and you're live out there with us, I'm not going to identify you. I'm not going to call you out because I'm not looking at comments. If you're here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are welcomed. But if not,
Michael,
what?
Gotta stop you. Roll it the other way.
Oh, it's going to fall out? See, I told you these pieces are going to fall out. Don't scare me.
No, just roll it the other way and you'll be fine.
Okay.
That's why I rolled it. When you pack them, when you pack them, you always roll them diamond side out.
Well, see, I learned something new every day. See, I'm afraid these beads are going to fall out, and then I ain't going to be able to stick one back in there. I ain't got the tool to do it. Okay. All right. So, again, we will be doing these live. We'll have the postings on YouTube that what time we're going live for this stuff, but you don't have to be here live. There's no rhyme or reason to be here live or to watch it afterwards taped, because it's just going to be a conversation between the two of us and sharing things with you guys. And we're not going to be seeking information or questions or anything from you just yet. We may get to that kind of stuff later on, when we're, asking for, see, they're coming out. No, I ruined it. No, 2 of them came out.
You'll be all right.
Okay, we'll look fine. What did I do with them? Oh, no.
That's...
What? It came out.
We'll figure it out.
Just do it. Well, I don't want to lose them. This is so delicate for me. This is dainty. Hey, I wrote the other one the right way. Okay. Only 2. Just the 2 of us. Well, I'm going to save these because I'm going to glue them back in there somehow. Okay. There's a million beats on there. I don't know how you do that. We're going to watch Don do that one day.
I do that one beat at a time. That's how I do that.
I do Lego. I don't even do Lego one brick at a time. I'll be like doing 3 pages at the same time, and I'll be like, "Oh, read the instructions, jackass."
Yeah, I do that one beat at a time.
I do. What else?
And that one, the dragon one that you just got, that one took me 3 months to complete.
Yeah, that's a big painting. I still have not. That's not this. I guess it is. No, that does fit that area right there, and that's where it should go, because it needs to be secured on the wall, not hang it like I was going to. It's too heavy. It's really heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah, because I was going to hang it like a banner as a backdrop to the whole park. So when you walk in the door, you see it. But when you're sitting in the living room, you don't see the park. It's almost like it's confined. And I still may do that because I've got ceilings to be able to do that with. But I don't like it not being protected that way. Because as we see, they're delicate little flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a space on the wall that can go behind it to look at it this way. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It'll all change anyway. My house is constantly changing.
This is my relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
This is my zen. This is what I do to decompress and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can get lost in this mess. Mm-hmm. Nuka, why are you on the floor? When did you get? Lee, not yours. Not yours. Not yours. Go get your baby. Sorry, you guys don't get to see Kion today. It's not happening.
No, Kion.
He doesn't get any attention.
No.
Nope. All right. So what else we got? Nothing. What time is it? How long did we go today? Oh, look, we just went just right our hour. What do you know? Oh, time frames on shows. We talked about this during our little launch, but we are not setting anything to a rhyme or reason of any rules. This is a no rules territory.
Mm-hmm.
If we go an hour, we go an hour. If we go 3 hours, we go 3 hours. If we go 3 minutes, we go 3 minutes. It's going to be what the mood is, what the thing of the conversation is, what we're reaching out to you guys about, or what we're chit-chatting, bullshitting about. What we're doing. We may be crafting something that takes all
Yeah.
day to stream, and we'll do that. We'll stream all day. You know.
Now, the other reason that we came up with this channel was because both of us, we watch channels where, yes, people are reviewing certain like Lego sets and things like that. But a lot of the creators that do those kind of things, they also, especially for diamond painters, I watch a lot of people that actually will diamond paint and actually just talk to people. And that's basically what I use in the background for noise as I'm crafting, because I don't have to look up, I don't have to watch them. I can listen to the conversation and still be involved in it, but I can still get a lot of work done. And that's the main reason why we're doing this.
Yeah, and they'll put it through with like different like instructional type of stuff, or explain what they're doing, or whatever. And even that stuff for Lego community or whatever is really helpful, because they'll be like, oh, or they'll review as they go along, but talking about other things. It's very unstructured, which I really like for the most part.
So that's why we have designed the channel this way. Is there's no rhyme or reason. Well, there's no real rhyme and reason to it, other than the fact that these are just things that we like to talk about.
Kiss my little white asshole. Little tribute to Flounder. What is his name? Pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
Oh, Puffer.
Yeah. Pufferfish.
We missed you, Puffer. Up there in the little Snapchat filters channel or heaven. Granny and Puffer, you will forever be missed.
We miss
if
you.
y'all ever surface around again, you make a real strong comeback. But you ain't surfacing around. So, whoever owned the Granny and the Puffer little, what do they call them? Filters. Whoever made those filters, please put it back on some platform. Preferably iMessenger. Put it back on iMessenger, and we'd be good. I'll do. I promise you guys. You bring Granny back, I'll do a whole show. We will have Granny Hour. And I swear to God, I
and he would too.
She's crazy. Oh yeah, she's crazy. Granny's crazy. Puffer's just cute, but Granny crazy. Oh, and Cake. You gotta got the Cake guy. He'll make an appearance too.
Oh yeah. The top 3, yeah. Those are the top 3.
Don't look at me like that.
That were our favorites.
Get down. No, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Get down, Kai.
All right. Do we have anything else that we wish to discuss? Or have we covered everything?
If you mix pork and beans with celery, you won't get a stalk or a root or a bean. You'll get flan. Wisdom. Say, little did you know. What do you know?
I'm not falling for that.
One day you will. One day you will. I'll tell the whole world why that's funny. Get down! I love my dogs. Look at it, like a little crooked old stick. Crooked old stick for a little crazy lady. Crazy lady. Look at that crazy lady. Look at me. Little man, that crazy lady, she got two'd. All right, bye, everybody. Goodbye. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, we don't
know.
When are we going to stream again? Do we know?
Goodbye. When it pops up on YouTube saying we're going to stream again.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, we will. My knee. We will get to a schedule. We will get to something a little more structured, but it's not going to be every Tuesday, Thursday at this particular time. I can't commit to that. My life is too frantic for that.
Yeah.
We ain't talked about anything that's going on in our lives. I don't want to. I don't bring that into anything. But this is going to be about this kind of stuff. With our channel is an escape. If you know my reality, then bless your heart. This is, we're all here to have fun and to escape and to forget our woes for an hour or 2 or 3 or 9.
Yeah.
And build an R2 and have a good time. Let's see, I'm putting you in that.
Oh, that's so poetic.
I'll start writing haikus next week. Next week, haiku hour with that guy.
Oh my goodness. And on that note, we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
That is.
No. Wait. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Get out!
Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.